but she didn't tell you when the world was brought you down to your knees that I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you.
Chad, yes?
What caused the collapse of the Roman Empire?
Wow, it's a really great question. It was the main reason for the collapse of the Roman Empire was really the invasions of the barbarian tribes. That actually led to a string of military losses, and which in the end led to a string of economic decline. This was not good for Rome. Rome wasn't used to not having money. They liked to spend. They were spenders. They were high rollers, as some would say. This corruption, this led to government corruption and large political instability. Mr. Wilson, yes. What role did Christianity play in the collapse of the Roman Empire? Many people back then believed that the fall of the Roman Empire was because of the rise of Christianity, of the religion of Christianity. They say that the rise of this new faith played a major role in helping the empire's fall. Christianity became legalized by the Edict of Milan in 313 and later became the state religion in 380. Christianity displaced the polytheistic Roman religion, which viewed the emperor as having a divine status, and also shifted focus away from the glory of the state and onto a sole deity. Mr. Bismarck,
Yes.
could you explain the Great Schism?
Yes. The Great Schism. The East and West Schism, also called the Great Schism and the Schism of 1054, was the breakup of communion between what are now the Catholic Church and the Eastern Orthodox churches, which had lasted until the 11th century. The dividing issues of the schism. The schism was both a spiritual and practical conflict. For instance, one of the spiritual differences between the Western, Roman, and Eastern branches of the church was whether it was acceptable to use unleavened bread for the ceremony of communion. The West supported the practice, while the East did not. A more practical conflict that led to this Great Schism was whether the Pope, the spiritual leader in Rome, had authority over the patriarchs and religious leaders in the East.
Mrs. Teachers, what about the Crusades? Like, why were they fought? I've heard some stuff about them, but what are they, and why were they fought?
The Crusades were military expeditions beginning in the late 11th century that were organized by Western European Christians in response to the centuries of Muslim wars of expansion. Their objectives were to check the spread of Islam and to retake control of the Holy Land in the Eastern Mediterranean, to conquer pagan areas, and to recapture formerly Christian territories. They were seen by many of their participants as means of redemption and expiation for their sins. Mr. Teacher,
Yes.
what was the church like in the Middle Ages?
So, during the Middle Ages, the rise of Christianity and its overall importance characterized basically what the Middle Ages turned out to be. This ascendancy of Christianity was accelerated by the Roman philosophy, institutions, and above all, the Roman empires, particularly Constantine. Towards the declining periods of Roman Empire, Christian religion spread rapidly, and the Roman Empire, Constantine, declared Christianity as the official religion of the state. Declaration of Christianity as a state religion brought about several far-reaching consequences. First of all, it cornered the pagan beliefs. Christianity attacked paganism and clipped its wings. The Christian religion spread so rapidly that it soon became the legal or official religion of the Roman Empire, which ended up leading to the fall of the Roman Empire. Now, oftentimes, questions that are asked are, was it corrupt back then? And the answer to that is yes. An example of the corruption that was being played during the fall of the Roman Empire was simony, which is the act of selling church offices and roles. It is named after Simon Magus, who is described in the Acts of the Apostles as having offered 2 disciples of Jesus payment in exchange for their empowering him to impart the power of the Holy Spirit to anyone on whom he would place his hands.
All I ever wanted was some money, get some money. All I ever wanted was some money, get some money. Turn a dollar to a 20, 20 to a 50, 50 to a band. Hold on, wait, I'm going in. 4 in the morning.